Friends, we are going to learn an interesting grammar item. Before that, let me say something. We were planning to go to Kochi to attend a wedding party. I asked my friend, shall we go by train? My friend said, no, 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 it is not safe. I would rather go by car, he said. What? I asked again. I would rather go by car. Yes, would rather. Do you know how to use would rather in a sentence? Friends, it's very easy. Just to see this sentence, I would rather drink tea than coffee. When you have two options, you will say like this: I would rather drink tea than coffee. She would rather buy a phone than a TV. She would rather buy a phone than a TV. So when you have two options, the best option is this and you prefer this to that. That is the meaning of would rather. Clear? You prefer something to something else. I would rather stay home than go to the cinema. I would rather stay at home than go to the cinema. Okay. You can say, I would rather you did something than do something else. I would rather you came with us. I would rather you came with us. Here I use the word came. Came is the past form of come. After would rather, when you use a subject, you have to use the past form of the verb. I would rather you didn't tell anyone what I said. I would rather you didn't tell anyone what I said. I would rather you cooked. I used the word cooked, not cook. I would rather you cooked the dinner now. Clear? Not cook. Cooked. It means after would rather, if you use you, he, she, they, you have to use the past tense form of the verb. I would rather you stayed in a hostel than in a hotel. Not stay. Clear? Are you going to cook the dinner? Or would you rather I cooked it? Clear? Note it. Are you going to cook the dinner? Or would you rather I cooked it? In the first sentence, I used cook. But when I used would rather, I said cooked. Are you going to answer the phone? Or would you rather I answered it? Would you rather I answered it? I used answered, not answer. Would you rather I answer? No, no. Would you rather I answered it? Here also I used answer in the first sentence and answered in the second sentence. You got the difference? Don't use ing form after would rather. May I give you a lift? Can I give you a lift? No, 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 no. I don't need a lift. Thanks. I would rather walk. I don't need a lift. I would rather walk. I would rather you didn't mention the matter to anyone else. Keep it as a secret. I would rather you didn't mention. I would rather you didn't mention the matter to anyone else. She would rather drive than take the train. See the sentence? She would rather drive than take the train. She would rather stay at home and play video games. He doesn't want to learn. Clear? Subject plus would rather plus verb plus than plus verb. And the verb will be in its base form. Base form means do, write, sit, sing, eat in its base form. Clear? I would rather drink tea than coffee. She would rather buy a phone than TV. We would rather not tell a lie. I would rather stay at home. I would rather stay at home. It is pandemic COVID-19, so not good if you go out. Stay at home. Okay, that's all for the day. Thank you.